Innovating Education Learning World in association with WISE, an initiative of Qatar Foundation.
The concept that people learn better when they are enjoying themselves is increasingly accepted, and many teachers now use fun activities as a way of teaching complex or abstract notions. We explore some of the games teachers play. You might think there is not much connection between dancing and learning maths. But did you know that dancing can help youngsters learn how to do equations? It is true. Let's find out how it works in this report from the UK.
The rhythm of arithmetic. This is maths in motion. It's one of the hardest subjects to teach and for many, one of the most daunting to learn. 2 million children are thought to have maths anxiety in England. At this school in Derby, the group Dance Equation is helping to dispel those fears.
There are really obvious ways you can dance about science, about English, because of the storytelling, and maths was always quite a hard one. Working with teachers, we always found it quite hard to think of ways to make maths fun, make maths creative. I do believe that dance is a brilliant tool for learning any subject area, really.
Studies have shown the beneficial impact of movement on learning. One of the effects is that people learn better when they're enjoying themselves, and that appears to be the case when children express their maths problems through dance. But there are other benefits.
Research has shown that some children, very young children, respond best to a very kinesthetic approach. We have found that the boys then particularly engage well and make at least good progress or better in all elements of the maths curriculum. It also is a very cross-curricular approach. We're not only addressing the maths curriculum, we're also addressing elements of the dance curriculum, the drama curriculum, the music curriculum.
How many would I have eaten?
Children take their newfound skills and apply them to problems, working together to find a solution. For the kids, it seems, it all adds up.
What did you like about the dancing?
The numbers.
Yeah? What else did you like?
The dancing.
Do you like maths as well?
Yeah.
You like maths? Wow. What's your favourite thing to do in maths?
Adding and taking away.
They can all make the digits with their bodies and the signs, so I think just by them being able to recall it has shown that they've enjoyed it. And I think there's a big range of children's abilities in maths and also confidence.
From watching to performing themselves, the children have learned a lot and, more importantly, discovered that learning maths can be fun.
Imagine being Sherlock Holmes, collecting evidence, analyzing it in a lab, and devising theories on what might have happened. Sounds fun, doesn't it? But what would it teach you? Well, we went to Portugal and did a little detective work of our own, and this is what we found.
A valuable jewel has been stolen, and a team of young detectives is already at the scene. The hugely popular Inspector Sherlock Holmes activity, run by Visionarium in Santa Maria de Feira in Portugal, introduces children to the skills of forensic science. The junior sleuths collect footprints and other clues as an introduction to lab work.
Normally it's the most popular activity. The kids enjoy it because they're very interested in forensic sciences or CSI, which they watch on TV.
Soon the detective work paid off.
We found flour there. The housekeeper had cleaned the house, so it couldn't have been her, or the owner of the house, because she doesn't usually use flour. So we concluded it was a friend of the owner. She's a baker, and she must have had flour on her shoes.
Visionarium also runs a similar scheme at another forensic science lab for older students. The physics and chemistry teacher of this class says the activity is a really useful motivational tool.
They're going to study some of these topics in the 9th grade next year. This works as an incentive in order to make them better understand these topics when they'll have the subject. So we try to get them interested in it.
In the lab, students learn about blood types by doing tests normally used in crime solving. In this scenario, Raphael and his classmates analysed the results correctly.
I think the blood type is O, because there was no agglutination.
And the culprit would have got away with it if it hadn't been for those meddling kids.
Many museums still have signs up saying, "Don't touch." But have you ever wondered what it would be like to be able to touch everything and even take part in scientific experiments? Wouldn't that be good? Well, that's the case in this Museum of Natural Sciences in Russia.
Moscow's Museum of Natural Sciences Experimentanium has sparked the interest of many. Strange and amazing things happen here. Opened in 2011 in a former factory, it houses more than 250 artefacts covering all the major sciences. The museum's motto is interactive fun together.
Interactive means that with most of the exhibits, people can have a go at the experiments themselves. Fun means the information is given in an easy and amusing way. And together means parents and children can have fun, instead of the usual problem of the parents being interested in something while the kids are bored and play with their phones, or the children are interested, but it's a duty for the parents.
The museum has its origins in the Soviet era when, in 1935, Yakov Perelman opened the Museum of Amazing Science in Leningrad to promote knowledge for adults and children. But it closed during the Second World War. Now the team at Experimentanium want to recreate the experience with European and American expertise. One of the most popular attractions is the Chemical Reactions Show.
Здесь не требуется у нас быть именно выпускником технического
You don't need to be a science graduate or student. The main thing is to be able to explain physical, chemical and biological phenomena in an understandable way, making it as simple as possible and presenting it in an interesting and attractive way.
Специальность может быть абсолютно любая.
There's something for visitors of all ages. The Tesla show is a big hit. It reveals how, while the electricity all around us can be dangerous, it can also provide great entertainment.
I really like this show with electricity when my hair went up. I felt the electricity coming through me. I also liked it when they switched on this thing that gives out ultraviolet light rays. I was so scared.
The museum reinforces much of what its young visitors learn in science class. The project has been so successful that another Experimentanium will open in Moscow later this year.
So far, on our social media pages, most of our viewers agree that making learning fun gets better results. But one person says that this has to be balanced with proper classroom discipline. What do you think? To play or not to play? Let us know. Goodbye for now.
Learning World in association with WISE, an initiative of Qatar Foundation.